Morning, Joanna. Get ready to rock. All right, real quick, everybody, this is Britt. This is Britt's first time. Everybody say hey. Everybody's wide awake. It's 6 o'clock. All right, couple of announcements real quick on October 30th. So we're doing a big fundraiser workout on the 31st because Halloween's actually on a Saturday this year. So we're doing costumes and stuff that day. We're going to have a costume contest, and we're raising money for an organization called A Lump of Laughter, which was started by two women who got breast cancer about 6 weeks apart from each other. And they started this organization to give not only like emotional counseling, but spiritual counseling as well, so they can share their faith through this organization as well. So we're going to raise some money for them on the October 31st. We're also going to work out with a pumpkin. So as hard as you want to work out that day dictates how heavy your pumpkin is. So you bring a pumpkin in with you. The whole workout is going to involve you working out with that pumpkin. It's going to be pretty tough. It's a lot of fun. We did it a couple of years ago, and it went really well. If you can't come on that Saturday, we're also doing just fun costume stuff on that Friday before. And then if you have not signed up for the fitness combine, remember, everybody should be getting signed up. Gustavo, Eric, y'all haven't signed up yet. Kyle, we got to talk about it. Expect Humble Roots farmers to be out there. Get signed up. That's coming up November 14th. First workout comes out today. If you got any questions on any of that stuff, let me know. One thing I forgot to say, everybody needs a light to moderate kettlebell for the warm-up. So go ahead. We're going to be doing some single-arm swings, goblet squats. Go ahead and grab a light to moderate weight kettlebell, and then we'll get right back out. And, Joanne, I know you got a kettlebell, so you should be good to go on all this. There's nothing overhead or anything. So even if that's like a 35, I know you have that big old competition bell. That one's a little heavier. I'd probably go a little lighter than that. Christine, I'm going to borrow yours to start with. I'm sure Dolly's not trying to get in. All right, so we're going to start out. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. We're going to use this kettlebell for all of your movements today. So we'll bring it up, go through 10 goblet squats. Once you finish that, bring it down to that low-hang position. We're going to squat again, and then just come up into a high pull. Make sure those elbows are a little higher than the hands at the top so those wrists stay straight. Once you finish that one, then we'll go to our single-arm swing. So you're going to want to get lazy with that startup. Make sure it's far away from you. Drag it up and in. We'll go 10 swings on each side. Just let that opposite arm swing with you so you can switch hands at the top. Once you get done with 10 of those, let it come back out. Drop down, get real tight. We're going to go 5 drags each way. Make sure you're not twisting. Then hop up. Just go into 20 toe taps around that kettlebell just to get you moving a little bit more. So 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll pick that bell up. Let's get some squats in. We got that clock running. Y'all should be nice and warm after this. When we hit that last minute to 30 seconds, we're going to go into just swings consistently. Should be ready to rock at the end of this 5 minutes. All right, we got about 2 minutes left. Let's just keep cruising. Remember that last minute, we're going to mix it up a little bit, get a little more consistent with one movement. Got it, Gustavo. That's it. Let's let that opposite arm swing back. Swing, and then boom. There you go. Then you can switch hands at the top when you need to. Remember, on these swings, that kettlebell does not go below your knees. You want to keep it up tight to that groin. It's going to be a little bit less stress on your back. We got it. All right, so right at this 1 minute mark, we're going to get everybody to pick that weight up and go into goblet squats for 30 seconds straight. So we'll go ahead and get everybody pick that kettlebell up, bring it up chest height. We're going to go fast goblet squats. All right, 30 seconds. Let's push that pace. Let's go get it. There you go, Joanna. So push the pace on this. I want to heat you up and get your heart rate up a little bit. Make sure we're sitting back into those heels some. Got it, Joanna. You got it. Once we hit that 30-second mark, we're going to go into kettlebell swings for 30 seconds. All right, go ahead, bring it down. You can hike it back with 2 hands. Get right into swings, popping those hips. Focus on shooting the hips back. Should get a big hamstring stretch. Keep rolling, almost there. Get a couple more. All right, take a break. So just hang out for me. We'll put those kettlebells up in just a second. So we're going to start out today. Everybody around the rig is going to start with their back squats, and we've got some kettlebell jump squats we're going to go through. I'll show that to you in just a second. Everybody who's up here, we're going to be on this second superset. So you're going to row or bike for 2 minutes, and then we got 5 devil presses today. So last time we did this format, I'm going to come right out here, Christina. Last time we did this format, we did the row or bike 2 minutes, and then we did what we call man makers. This is pretty much the same thing, just a little bit faster when we're doing something called a devil press. So you're going to go down to the floor. Basically, you're going to do a burpee with dumbbells. And there's a couple different ways you can approach this, but I want to make sure you do this safely because it's easy to overstretch your lower back on this movement. So for the folks that are up here, rower or bike for 2 minutes at a moderate pace. So that means by the end of that, it should be tough to have a conversation with somebody. So it doesn't mean you're going so slow that you can kind of go back and forth if you're riding beside each other. Then hop off. You'll have your dumbbells out in your square. On a devil press, we'll have the hands on the dumbbells. Drop all the way down if you can with control. I'm going to wire out of the way. And then pop back up. And we're going to swing them up all the way to that groin just like a kettlebell and then snatch them all the way overhead. So some people like to come down with the feet wider than the dumbbells. Like that's how I like to do it. Other people will have their dumbbells out wide, and they prefer to come up here. I find most people's backs stay in a better position when those dumbbells are in tight and the feet are out wide. So you got to get 5 reps. We're going to drop all the way down smooth, pop up, swing them in close, all the way overhead, and then right back down. It's very important before you snatch these up overhead, regardless of the weight, that they come in between your feet or they come all the way up to that groin, okay? We don't want to pull them from out here and try to go all the way overhead. It's a lot more stress on your back, and it's a lot less efficient in terms of the movement. So drop down, pop up, swing them in, and then snatch them up overhead. Start nice and light on that if you've not done those before. So 2 minutes riding or rowing, and then 5 devil presses. Back here, we've got back squat. So we've been working y'all really heavy. Notice today, we're at 70 to 80% here, 1 rep max. So a little bit lighter with the reps that we're doing. So you do your first set of 5, then go a little heavier, go to 4, then go a little heavier, and you're gonna do your last set. It'll be 3, 3, and 3, okay? When you're doing these back squats today, when you're doing your kettlebell jump squats, our main focus is to move as fast as you can. So every time you drop down into that back squat, you should be firing up as fast as possible. This weight's gonna get a little heavy, so you're not gonna come up super fast, but your intent here is to throw your head through the ceiling. Does that make sense? Move explosively. So once you get done with each set of back squats, then you're gonna grab that kettlebell, because we'll be using most of the dumbbells up here. I know it says dumbbell up there. We're going to do kettlebell. Just do like a half squat, explode, come back down and reset. Big exploded jump, come back down and reset. So that one you're going to go 6 reps. So squat, squat, jump, okay? On the back squats, you're going to have plenty of time. We're going to do a 15-minute set up here, 15-minute set back there. So take your time warming up. You'll have plenty of time. If you happen to get done early on the back squat section, we're going to go to some single arm carries out to the mailbox, hold nice and tight, and then you can switch hands at the mailbox, bring it back in, okay? Some people got done early in the last group, some people didn't. But so up here, it's 15 minutes straight on the row ride and the double press. So it's going to be a grind up here, okay? So y'all go ahead, go grab your weights. We'll put those kettlebells up. I'm going to talk to Joanna up here on the screen, and we'll get that clock started here in about a minute at the most. All right, Joanna, so you can see that, right? So is that jumping all right for you? Okay, if it's not, you just come up fast. I think it would be great to go 3 to 5 seconds on the way down on the goblet squats, and then you can just do a kettlebell in the middle like I was just showing here on that jump squat and just explode up. I like that you're on that flooring because that's nice and soft too. So if you can get through 5 rounds of that, we want to get through 5. All right, so whenever you are ready to start, I got this clock going. We'll go ahead and get into it. Let me know if you got any questions. Otherwise, it's time to do some work. Britt, did all that make sense? I know that was a lot. I'm sure you probably. All right, make sure you get plenty of warm-up sets on those back squats. Let's get nice and deep. Get y'all some air. So y'all let me know if you got any questions. Ready, Joanna? Just focus on exploding up. You can just let it hang down low. There you go. I like that landing. That's a good controlled landing, Joanna. Keep at it. Keep at it. All right, on that rower, we should see you around that 2 minute. Some of y'all 2 minutes, some of y'all 2.5 minutes on that 500-meter pace. That's a good moderate intensity for most people. It's going to be right here. If you can get sub 2 minutes, let's go there. Let's live there, Marty. Well, that's the number you're watching outside of 2 minutes. So I want you to try to keep that. See if you can get that close to 2.5. So you got to try to go a little bit harder, not a lot harder, and see if we can maintain that. All right, so remember your goal is to come up fast on these back squats today. It's probably going to slow you down, but I want you to try to touch the ceiling a little bit with your head. Try to get up there. Good pace, Heidi. Good pace. All right, we're about 6 minutes in. So you got plenty of time. Use that rest where you need it. How you feeling, Joanna? Good? We could treat this a couple different ways. We could do this where you go straight for the full 15 minutes, or we can just try to get to 5 rounds. Are you talking to Dolly? Hopefully she's all right. All right, we got about 8 minutes. Let me know if you got any questions. I like that. Throw that dumbbell, Joanna. What round are you? Cool. Yeah, just keep rolling. As long as you feel good, keep rolling. And you know what you're doing. So I'm going to, in terms of the movements you're on, I'm going to go ahead and change the slide so you'll be ready for what's coming up next, too. Which is going to be fun. We might have to modify some stuff depending on how many dumbbells we got and stuff. Let's get it, Wolf. Let's get it, Carolina Panthers. Come on. So y'all should be, if you're starting to clean up your squat rack stuff, that's you just hang out and rest when you get done. It'll work out. All right, Bobby Joe, let's check this out. All right, so that is the end of the first 15-minute set. So y'all got a good 2 minutes. Get some water, switch it up, and you'll have time to warm up on your back squats. Plenty of time to get it done. Joanna, I got your slide switched up there. So get that stuff wiped down. We can switch it up, Joanna. So what I've got up there is a couple different options for you. I just realized I have swings or alternating dumbbell snatches. I probably wouldn't do alternating dumbbell snatches because there's snatches in that devil press, so you probably don't need to. So let's go between swings. Like you could do a minute of swings and then a minute of kettlebell or dumbbell high pulls where we squat and just pop up and keep that continuous, right? I would say if you get real beat down, like 30 on, 30 off, like swings and then the high pulls, and then go 5 devil press because 15 minutes is a grind, right? Like it says 5 rounds up there. It's not 5 rounds. It should be AMRAP. So it's as many times you can get through that for 15 minutes. And we'll get started here in about 1 minute. Got it, Mike? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this clock going. So you got 15 minutes on each spot. Remember, up here, it's a grind. It's as many rounds as you can. 2-minute row or bike. And then we're on those 5 devil presses. And I want y'all to be aware of just how you're feeling on those devil presses. Let me know if anything's kind of pulling weird in that back. We're going to make sure we do this movement right. All right, we got that clock going, so we're ready to start. When you're ready, y'all make sure to take your time on these squats, get some practice in. You got plenty of time to get this done. And that jump squat does not have to be heavy. Focus on moving fast. All right, we're going to go. Yeah, let's grab. I'm going to. All right, y'all are already 5 minutes deep. So on these rowers, we want to see, like, guys, we want to see y'all get below 2 minutes on that 500-meter pace if you can. If you can maintain it for 2 minutes. If you can maintain it. There you go, Erica. That's it. Close to that 2-minute pace. Got it. Where are we at? Oh, you're good. Try to get 350 on that if we can. Our goal is around 350 on those watts. So, Bobby Joe, just make sure. I'm going to take about a half step back. There you go. Sit all the way down on that box and then back up. Just make sure you sit down. You don't let loose through here. Hold tight, okay? Now let's keep moving. You got about 5 minutes. Then we're going to get it. We got a little core finisher we're going to go through all as a team. Let's go, Mike. Let's go, buddy. All right, folks. Got a little bit less than 3 minutes. I know up front it's getting tough. You're grinding it out. You got to keep going. We got this. We got this. You got plenty of time on those squats. Use that rest to your advantage. There you go. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got it, Ricky. You got it. Let's go, Kristen. Come on, Joanna. Come on, Joanna. I know those are tough. Keep grinding. Come on. You got it. We're in that last minute. That's a good-looking push-up. Atta girl. Come on. Keep it up. Keep it up. You got it. Yeah. Effort face right there. Woo, buddy. All right, folks. Last 30 seconds. Should be good to go. You got it. You got it. Keep cruising. Keep cruising. And Joanna will get this last 20 seconds just swinging. Come on, Gustavo. We got it, man. We got it. All right, that's time. That's time. Good job, folks. We'll get that stuff wiped down. Then we'll just get everybody pick a spot and hang there. We are going to do some planking coming up, so if you need a mat, you can grab a mat. Work, Joanna. Good work. Got it done, dude. Spray them down. Work, buddy. Good work. Thanks, sir. All right, we got that slide changed up for you at home, Joanna. We're going to run this clock here, so you should just be able to grind this with us. All right, so we're going to finish up today. Everybody rolling together. So I'll have this clock going. We're going to do a 3-minute low plank. So the goal is for you to get 1 minute. Then we got to hit 10 sit-ups, and we're going to do that 3 times. So I'll have this clock rolling. Just make sure when you get down that we're holding tight. So we don't want your butt to hike up in the air. We want to have good control, elbows right underneath those shoulders. Lock down, squeeze tight, okay? You got to hold 1 minute best you can. Some people hold 1 minute. Some people you can take a couple little breaks if you have to. What's that? Oh, cut this guy off. Cut this guy off. That stuff. You know what's interesting is Joanna, you ready? All right. All right, so we'll go 1 minute plank, then you got 10 sit-ups, and we're going to accumulate 3 minutes. So we'll just roll everybody together. Let's go ahead and get down. We're going to go in 3 seconds. This is what we're going to finish up with today. Then we'll go into a little stretch. All right, let's go. All right, we're just going to hold tight. We'll get this 1 minute. Then you get a sit-up break, just for 10. A sit-up break. And then we'll do it again. And then we'll do it again after that. And then you'll be done. Hold tight. Hold tight. The shoulders might be a little tired from the devil presses. Press that devil away today. See if we can drop that down just a little bit. Hold tight. There you go. All right, about 15 seconds. You got it. That's it, Bobby Joe. You got it. All right, we'll get everybody flip over. We're going to knock out those 10 sit-ups. This might look a little different for everybody depending on where we're at. Go with that, Bobby Joe. Is that all right? Okay. Yeah. That's fine. That's okay, good. So just before you start, like just push that low back down a little bit, brace, hold tight, and then you can come up. All right, once you get 10, we'll flip back over. All right, so we're going to go to about that 2-minute, 35-second mark for this next one. Let's get everybody flipped over. Let's go, let's go. Got it, Kyle. You ready, buddy? You ready? Come on, we got it. We got it. We got it. Second one's usually a little tougher than the first one. Keep it up. Lift this up just a little bit. There you go, right? That's perfect, Heidi. Perfect. All right, we got about a little bit less than 20 seconds. That minute went fast. I'd be down there shaking my shoulders off. I'd be struggling. I'd just. All right, 10 seconds. I was wrong a second ago. I'm terrible at planks. My abs are fine, so my shoulder. All right, go. Get 10 sit-ups. Demott, come on. You stretching? Where we going? You stretching or planking? There you go. There you go. Come on, we got it. You got it, Nick. You got it, buddy. Yeah, Erica. That's it. All right, so just take a peek at that clock once you get started for the last one, and we'll go 1 minute off of that. So if I got everybody moving together right at that 3:10 mark, let's get into that plank. Let's go. I know it's tough. I know you've done 20 sit-ups and plank 2 minutes. Get outside your head a little bit. Hold, 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 hold. We got this. You're capable. Keep holding. Keep holding. Push that low back to the ceiling. Not your butt, your low back. There you go. Tuck that tailbone a little bit. Got it, Marty. You ready, Marty? You got that. Almost there. We got about 13 seconds, and you're there. Hold, Joanna. Hold, Joanna. All right, we'll get everybody come up. We're going to go to a half kneeling stance. So go one leg behind, one leg in front. Squeeze those glutes tight so you should start to feel a pull on the front of that thigh. Bring that same arm up. We're going to stretch from the armpit all the way down to that knee. And I want you to reach across. Make that stretch intense. We're going to hold until 5 minutes on the clock, so we'll get that 30 seconds. So you should be squeezing those glutes tight on that bottom leg. Keep holding. We'll go about 5 seconds. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs. Same thing on the other side. Remember, you're going to squeeze the cheeks on the back side of that lower leg. Job. Have a good day. Got about 8 seconds. We'll be at that 30-second mark. All right, folks, that's it. Good work. Great job. Appreciate you coming. Yeah.
Big thanks to Ricky for those devil presses.